mild temperatures are here and will be back this weekend, but not for long. We do have fall weather, chilly fall weather on the way. Today, 73, 74 degrees across the area, and overnight tonight we will be chilly, 43, 44 degrees for your lows. And we'll see those temperatures uptick the next couple of days, especially those low temperatures. We won't be as chilly Sunday and Monday morning, really. Will be a little bit warmer out there, but that is ahead of those changes that are to come. Allergens about the same as they've been, medium low with juniper and ragweed, but not terrible. I'm still hearing some grumbling from a few of you, but hasn't been near as bad as what we had earlier this season. So we do have to talk about the tropics here. Tropical Depression 19 is in place now. That will likely become Tropical Storm Sara over the next few hours, next couple of days. Does look like that will make a way across the Yucatan Peninsula into the Bay of Campeche, moving into the Gulf after that. Now, what happens from there, we don't know. It'll only be a tropical storm, back to tropical depression, and then we'll have to wait and see what's going to actually happen in the Gulf of Mexico. Does it strengthen? Does it not? We will have to wait and see what that will do and if that will affect Texas at all. But it's still far a ways out there. I'll keep you updated. Dry air is what we have here. You can see this kind of high pressure area here, this dome, if you will, of high pressure. Good thing is we're not dealing with 105 degree temperatures with this ridge here that we have over us. And you can see here the moisture coming in off the west coast, but that is where we can see our next step. And you see this trough here, this will continue to deepen and we will have a piece of this break off and move into the desert southwest and then eventually make its way towards us and bring us storms on Monday, which is the precursor for the big cold front that will come in the next couple of days after that. So Monday, this is kind of our setup. Looks like the low pressure system could be a little bit lower than this, but this is a kind of a rough estimate of kind of where things are. We're still waiting on the models to kind of settle on exactly the timing and the trajectory of all of this. But this illustrates the point that Monday we will have these storms coming through, and then behind it is the big cold front. So it's going to be a 1-2 punch. Looks like this will move in probably early half of the day Monday, maybe early to mid-morning there. Have a line of storms come through. They could be moving quickly, could have some strong winds with those as well. Not looking like a big severe weather event, but we could have some stronger storms mixed in there. And then behind that is where we're much cooler. We have this much cooler air pushing in. Looks like that will be Tuesday, Wednesday range. Wednesday's temperatures really look pretty cool here as far as what we expect. 73, 72 degrees over the next couple of days. We will be warming up as we get into the weekend. Humidity goes up too. You notice the temperatures, the lows overnight, 55, 62. That humidity is going to help us maintain more of that daytime heating overnight as we get into the weekend. Now here's where the storms start. Showers and thunderstorms, probably mostly rain late Sunday. So Sunday evening period, we will see some of those moving through, and then the line moves through early Monday. That's going to be step one. You notice temperatures are back in the low 70s. Not a big cool off with the first front. We get that with the second front. You look at this. Tuesday here, 67 degrees. Wednesday, we don't even get out of the 50s here. 58 degrees for your high. There's still a chance, now this is farther out and we're still looking at some model dissonance here, there's a chance we could have our first freeze by Friday morning. And maybe not all of us, but at least some of us could have our first freeze by that time. And that's around when we would expect our first freeze to be. So even though we are in this La Nina pattern where we generally expect a drier, more mild pattern, yeah, we could have our first freeze right on time for this area. So just be aware that we will be warming up this weekend, a little more humidity, a little more clouds. Sunday, partly, at least partially, mostly cloudy later in the day. A few showers and perhaps a thunderstorm. Evening time, Monday, that line of storms comes through. Gets kind of breezy behind it, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, that's where we start to see things change. By the end of the week, we could be looking at overnight lows in the 30s. So stay tuned to South Metro Weather as we continue to follow these updates as we get closer. I'll be working hard all weekend to make sure that we kind of stay on top of this so that you're prepared for storms Monday and a big cool off for the latter half of next week.